Good, we're live. Ok, pessoal, esse vídeo ele será aí 90% em inglês. Então, será muito bom, 90 a 95%, somente a introdução e talvez o final será em português. Por isso, é muito bom para você praticar o listening. Essa é uma queixa de muita gente que tem dificuldades para praticar o listening. E se você estiver aqui ao vivo, também posso lançar alguma pergunta para você e você interagir. Então, inscreva-se no canal, deixe seu like, inscreva-se e ative o sininho. Participe do nosso grupo no Facebook, que o link está aqui embaixo. Agora, uma coisa muito legal que vai ter aí nas próximas semanas, talvez essa semana agora, é um aulão de phrasal verbs. Vai ser uma aula extensiva, mais de 2 horas, um treinamento intensivo somente de phrasal verbs. E daqui por diante, eu somente estarei falando inglês. Então, sit back, relax, listen and practice. All right. Okay, so Nilsson, please come here.
Okay.
Hello everyone, hello Evanildes. Please, my friend, have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm happy to see you.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. I just gonna ask you something. Just forget about the camera and let's just have a conversation.
Right.
And I'm very happy to see you. Long time no see.
Yeah, man. This is I'm back here for I like this this atmosphere.
Yes.
I remember 1 year ago when beginning this course here, no English, no anything. Use English, but this no in excellence. Right?
Correct.
Right now, I'm really happy. I have a couple of projects coming. Couple of weeks ago, I have been there in Macaé for a couple of things, and I have a project in Sinai. I have a project in some things in coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm here to
Sure.
share with my experience in this course here.
Excellent. And you've been here for about 1 year and something.
1 year and a half approximately.
Great. So tell me, what changed from this in your English and in your communication within this time period?
Well, I think everything, because I remember one beginning here, 1 year and a half, I tried speaking English, but I'm very serious. I'm very serious.
Correct.
And introverted, right? And then when beginning this course here, you and everybody else teach me more enforce about English. Change everything, change my life, my kind of the like I said, the communication.
Correct.
I think the key was the communication, how it works, now how it's made more in Azure,
Correct.
Course, Duolingo,
Correct.
intensive Duolingo, 100 days Duolingo. After that, conversation, talking about, go to the course, talk to everybody else together, go to the abroad and back again, Brazil. So that's a thing that's a change everything for me.
Oh, all right, so let me ask you a question. You said energy.
Yes.
What's up with energy? What energy? What is the correlation about energy, English, communication? How do you feel about this?
I think the single word says do. Just a do. Because I remember in my profession I have three or four letters. Plan, do, check, action. Plan, do, check, action. If you follow these step day by day, you go to in the sky. I think that's the energy. You do in excellence, do because I have a problems. You're human. I have problems every day,
Correct.
family, etc. But I have this plan, do, check, action. The energy is coming for you and go.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
So, and what I found interesting about this is that plan, do,
Check,
check,
action.
and do again,
and do again.
right? Action.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like you do correct, plan, do correct.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like military service. Do,
Correct.
check again, and again. And then in the future, I have excellent results. That's the key.
Very nice. Yeah, I myself, I really like this kind of military discipline.
Yeah.
In which you have to focus and do the thing no matter what.
Exactly. I remember I had been there in the Marines Corps in 1993, and the same thing, the plane, do it, check, do it, check, do it, check, every single day. And the filter says you're a good soldier, good Marine corporal, good the exercise, your body, your mind, mental, your mindset. That's why I think I think the good way for everybody else in the earth, this earth, because some people is lost. You know, you go for okay, I will go to learn English for 1 year, and then in 6 months, no, this doesn't matter because this is okay because I have a problem in family, I have a problem. No problem. No problem. Focus.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the problems. Focus. Play, check, do it, action.
Yeah.
Every single day.
It's your dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Yeah. You go for it and you have just to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Focus.
I think that's the example for everybody else. In my life, I try make the best, the playing check, doing action every single day. I remember a long time ago in the broader service and the offshore service, the same thing. You know, you're spending 2 months in the offshore. You have to, the mindset is very focused. Otherwise, you go to the crazy or jump in the sea, you know, because nothing to do there.
You've seen people jumping on the sea, killing themselves?
Suicides. You know, I have a couple of evening suicides because I don't have focus.
No focus.
No focus.
Yeah, because they're wrapped on their own mind. They're thinking about the problems and the crisis and that they can't do it.
Yes, bro, imagine you're 2 months at sea and problem at home.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to do because I have to take the chopper to go to onshore and then to fly out to Brazil, back to Brazil. I have a lot of problems about money, logistics, time.
Yeah.
So sometimes some people don't have focus. Okay, the problem is, okay, I'm suicide itself. And go
Sure.
and jump.
Okay, so let me ask you, absolutely. So let me ask you one thing. What did you believe when you got here? And then, because a lot of people, some people say that a change in behavior, in your terms, for English, sometimes is a change in belief. So what did you believe that was not making you communicate very well? And then you changed this belief, and then it happened.
Well, first of all, I think you have to be focused to believe yourself. First of all, believe yourself. Believe you have limits, you know. Everybody else have limits, of course. By the way, in the English or another language, is it difficult to keep 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in traditional English course?
Correct.
And nothing happens. Like
Yes.
me, I straight CNA for 3 years and a half, nothing happens. Go to Angola, somebody else in Scotland, guys, talk to me. I don't understand anything.
Nice.
So I think back on the page, I think that believe yourself, first of all. Then you take the tools, and the right tools, right teachers,
Correct.
right course, and go away. I think
Correct.
this is right reasoning
Yes.
about behavior.
Yeah, and I should say that Nilsson's very disciplined. So he's been here like every single Saturday. Yes, because we have classes here Saturday from 9 a.m. up to 1 p.m. and every Wednesday at this moment from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. And Nilsson doesn't need to come every single Saturday if he doesn't want you. It's a big pleasure when you come, but you don't really need because you're doing good. And now he's at the moment that English is a part of yourself. So you watch movies 100% in English. You read books in English. You listen to the radio in English. Yes.
Right.
So
That's right. I very impressive for me is awkward because I remember a long time ago. Forget about radio, forget about Duolingo, go to traditional course. No, and now I do very well okay, I try more efficiency in my English now because sometimes the accent or sometimes.
Correct.
But the general,
In general.
are supposed to be really, really good. Yesterday I listened to American radio, and Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
He's
I
a
love
good
this guy.
financial guru. He's an excellent guy.
Yeah.
By Tennessee. So I think that's.
Yeah, he's from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And he's a Christian. And he practices what he teaches from the Bible. And he has a big community.
Yes.
And it's really interesting. You know, if you go through the baby steps and stuff.
Yeah, 7 baby steps for for your behavior about your money.
Yeah.
Because you lost money. Money never stop, right? Never sleep. In the streets, that's Wall Street says. Money
Yes.
never sleep. If this guy orientate you, for best way for watch it, your money properly.
Okay. There's one interesting thing about you and about your English, that there is one guy, I believe, that you really like the way he speaks English, which is the Rock.
The Rock. Yeah, strong enough.
Yes.
Yeah, The Rock
So
is on,
I want to know
The
from you
Rock.
that are
Yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Yes. I want to know for you that are watching, who speaks English in a way that you like? Yeah. Who is a good model for you for English? And I will read the comments in a minute. Yes. And so The Rock is a guy that speaks in a way that you like.
Yeah. The Rock is, of course, I think everybody knows about Rock and the Hollywood actor.
What's his name again?
Dave Johnson Rock. No, this is a nickname. Right now, the nickname is a real name. The
Okay.
Rock. Jason Thompson Rock. I think the model for me because I have a couple of combination. Just like fitness, discipline, militaries, is strong enough, and the voice as well. I think the voice, articulation, when you go to speak English or speech or go to action or Hollywood movie. I think that's why I look for this guy. I follow this guy by Instagram, and for me, one day I would like to go to Hollywood and find this guy and talk about.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, or not? It's possible.
Sure, of course.
Possible.
It's possible.
Because everything's possible.
Sure.
If you, like I said, mindset, playing check focus, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay, so people are saying Dwayne Johnson is his name?
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, so people are saying good morning. Yeah. Dwayne. Oh, Will Smith. Very good, Domingos. Will Smith. Yeah, he speaks in a very nice way.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yes.
Is a
So
very,
pay
very
attention.
good
Again, models. Who do you think speaks good English? Because it's good when you say, oh, I like this guy. And you pay attention to it. And you can mimic. You can, in a way, imitate. And you develop your English.
Exactly. That's
Right?
why I mimic everything about The Rock and the Scorpion Ray.
The Rock. Yes.
Yes. Every single day I follow this guy.
Very good. Very good. All right. Oh, people say very good conversation. All right. Yeah, I like Will Smith. Will Smith is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yes.
Will Smith is I'm sorry, and a good actor as well, excellent actor. He's a hip-hop guy.
Yeah.
Have a lot of song about Will Smith. And yeah.
The Prince of Bel-Air, you remember?
Yeah, Prince of Bel-Air, yes.
The series.
I remember this. Very good move. And a lot of movies. Will Smith, I think the big actors. I think the top one in Hollywood. As well, The Rock. The Rock was the first event because The Rock is no United States guys. The Rock's coming from Hawaii. Hawaii, right?
All right.
And the first Hawaii in the Hollywood win, the big one, the top one were in Hollywood actor. This is the big, the Forbes. I have the magazines about the rock, like Forbes is a rich guy, of course, but it doesn't matter. The guy's right now the man in Hollywood.
Yes.
It's a man in Hollywood.
Yes.
I have a lot of movies, director right
He
now.
has a YouTube channel that is huge. It's very big.
HBO, everything.
The Rock just started his YouTube channel, and like in 3 or 4 days, he had 1 million subscribers. Yes, just like
crazy.
this. Yeah.
Crazy. I think this guy is a showman, right?
Yeah.
I remember the Pierre Hable. Did
Yeah.
you know Pierre Hable? I have the celebration, I think, 1 century about the Earth in Pierre Hable, right? And he mobilized the aircrafts in this Ireland. There are 1 million people there
Yeah.
to watching the Rock talking about the Pierre Harbor world.
Pearl Harbor.
Pierre Harbor.
Very good.
Man, this is crazy, no?
Very
it's
good.
awkward for me because imagine in their line they have the lowest to take the aircraft to go to the United States and then go to the Ireland and just foresee this guy, just to watch.
Correct. Yes.
Crazy.
That's amazing. My friend, thank you very much
Okay, no
for
problem.
being
Okay,
here.
welcome.
Yes,
Okay?
so please have
Really
a seat.
appreciate it.
I appreciate your time
Okay, appreciate it.
and for being here. Yes. So, Rodrigo, please come here. Pretty good.
Wow.
Okay, Fallen Angel, thanks. Yeah, people are saying, oh, you're English. It's pretty easy to understand. That is a compliment. All right. And what I like about Nilsson's English is that, of course, his English is not perfect. Mine is not perfect. But he has so much confidence that it overrails anything that he talks, you know? So that's amazing. That's amazing in any language. So that's impressive communication skills, you know? You see that confidence, that energy, that he just talks and goes for it. And when you talk like this, people are gonna believe you, you know, because it goes from your gut.
When I grow up, I will speak like him,
Okay, like Nilsson.
like Nilsson.
Very
So,
good.
He's a kind of example.
Try.
Okay, so tell me, my friend, how have you been?
I'm kind of nervous.
Just look at me. Don't look at the camera. Just look at me. So tell me, how have you been?
I'm feeling fine today.
What have you been reading lately?
Lately,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
What do you read at the moment?
I'm reading a fantastic book, Mike Cernovich, Gorilla Mindset. The subtitle of the book is How to Control Your Emotions and Thoughts and Live Your Life in your own terms. It's an amazing book.
Is it possible?
Everything's possible. There are a lot of exercise that author teach to your life. The first chapter is about self-talk. He said, don't be so critic with yourself. So, change your self-talk.
What is self-talk?
Self-talk is the way you talk with yourself. He said, he writes about don't be your own enemy. Most of people is so critic with yourself. You must to change the way you think about yourself. Don't be so critical. I'm kind of shit. I'm stupid man. Don't.
Yeah, like you're not your friend.
Yes.
You're not your friend.
Would you like to be a friend of someone so critic?
Of course not.
So, it's a very interesting book.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly recommend this book.
Mm-hmm. It says for you not to be a negative person.
He said, most of people is negative with.
You think the majority of people are negative?
Sorry.
You think the majority of people are negative?
Yes, I think so. I believe this.
You're pessimistic.
Yes. Uh, when when you talk with people, when you talk to people in the streets, most of people think about Brazil. Well, Brazil is a bad country. Our president Temer is the worst president of history. Everything is bad. Most of people talking about bad things.
Yeah, and they say, no, in Brazil, you know, in Brazil, or they say, oh yeah, I know, Brazilian people are, and we're Brazilians, and they say,
Yes.
yeah, I know, yeah, Brazilian people are, you know.
What do you do to change that?
And it's funny because when you go to America, for example, when you go to the United States, they don't say, yeah, you know, American people are. They don't go for this, you know. They don't say, yeah, but you know, in America.
It's a kind
are-
of Brazilian, how can I say, mindset. We think that the things is getting worse. Don't you think it's tomorrow Brazil will be a better country. We will live in a better city. Most of people don't think about it.
I think we're
Really?
gonna live in a better country in the next
Tomorrow?
few years. Tomorrow. Yeah, sure, why not? And that our country is great, and that we have a lot of potential for growth. And I know a lot of people, they're working hard for this.
Yes.
But like you said, like maybe the majority of people, they are criticizing and pessimistic and not fucking working
Yes.
and not doing the job, you know? You gotta put in the fucking work. You gotta make it happen, you know? And if you're just negative about it, you're not getting anything done.
Yes. Complain less,
Yes,
work more.
sure. That's what I think. And then people say, you know, you're fucking brainwashed. You know, brainwashed?
Yes.
No, you're brainwashed. What? No, you gotta think about it. And they want to put you on this loop, you know, of criticizing, complaining, and being negative. And yeah, loop. It's a mental loop,
Yes.
you know. You know, some neuroscientists, they say that our mind works every 90 seconds in a different loop.
Yes.
Every 90 seconds. That's what James Tripp said. I studied hypnosis with the James Tripp and NLP, neuro-linguistic programmation. And he says that every 90 seconds we have a loop on our mind. And for you to keep on this loop, you need to feed this loop with thoughts, you know? So it's a pattern.
Are you trying to hypnotize me?
Nah. You know, good communication is hypnotic.
Yes.
But you are in this loop, you know, every 90 seconds. For example, you say, oh, my life is shit. And then like, and maybe you forget about it. But the moment you say, oh, yes, I'm feeling bad about it. And then you have another thought. And then you look at outside and say, oh, I wish I could go outside, but I feel so tired. And then if you keep on feeding this loop, you know, and you're stuck. You're stuck.
How can you change your negative loop?
One simple way should be break the pattern. Break the pattern.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do something different. If you're feeling bad about yourself, you go outside, take some air, have a cup of coffee, you know, talk to your friend, do something fucking crazy, you dance, you know, you do meditation, you know, you scream. I don't know, do something
Scream.
different. Yes, scream. You know, like open up your body for life, you know. Do something different. Because otherwise you be on the loop and you still be negative or anything, or angry or frustrated or depressed. But you gotta change this. Because it is not smart for you to be in that place. You can go to that place, but it is not smart for you to keep, you know, in that place. You can go there. I mean, it's not a crime for you to be sad or depressed or this, that.
But sometimes.
Sometimes. But it is kind of, that is what Tony Robbins says.
Yes.
That's not my words, but he
Tony
says.
Robbins.
But he says, it is not smart. It is not smart. You are dumb if you stay on that place. You should be able to change your state,
Yes.
you know? So that should be something very... And you know what? I should meet Tony Robbins. I want to go there. I will go there.
Tony Robbins, he have been in Brazil.
No, but I should go to the United States to meet him. I mean, to go through his process. I think it's 7 days you spend with him. It's a whole week.
7 days?
I think so, or 5 days, or 3 days. I don't know. I just want to go there.
It's a kind of immersion.
It's a big immersion. And I don't really care if it's 1 day, 3 days, 7 days. I'm pretty sure I'll go there. Maybe next year or the other one, but certainly I'm gonna go there because we need you. A lot of people say, "Oh, Tony Robbins is great." Say, go there. Gonna meet the guy.
He's a big man.
He's a yeah. It's a.
Big voice as well. I like this.
He talks with a very deep voice.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a. Have you heard of Lair Ribeiro?
Yes, of course. He's a kind of a lot of people says that he is a kind of he's not serious, but
What is your opinion about it?
I read a lot of books him about food.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good?
He
It's kind of crazy, isn't
has
it?
a different thoughts.
I mean, it's not
ideas.
crazy, but it's entirely different from everything we know, right?
He wrote a lot of books about how can I say self-help,
Yeah.
but he's give up. So he wrote about health. He has different ideas about foods, about how can you care about your health.
Mm-hmm.
That's looking for his works about
Coconut oil.
coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Yeah.
It's a kind of a miracle.
You like it? Good? Do you think it's healthy? No? No. He says it is. He says it is the healthiest thing ever that you can have. And he says, that's his words, if you take it a little bit every day, no cancer.
No cancer.
No cancer, never. Well, he said he read every single book about coconut oil there is. That's what he says.
I think he sells a lot of coconut oil.
He does.
In his site.
Which is not bad. I mean, if he believes in something, he should sell it. I believe in my English course. That's why I work with it, you know?
Yes. According to him, there are the 4 main foods for your health is green tea.
According to him?
Like Ribeiro.
Oh, interesting.
Green tea, coconut oil, Brazilian nuts.
Okay.
I don't remember, but it's a different foods.
What about green tea? Do you like green tea? Green tea?
Green tea?
Green tea.
Green tea is amazing. Green tea prevents cancer.
Oh, it does? Wow.
It's a most how can I say? Chinese drinks green
A
tea.
lot. I mean, in Japan, they fucking love it. You see green tea everywhere. You have a chocolate green tea, you have whatever, you have a green tea ice cream. They call it matcha.
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 What is matcha?
Matcha is green tea in Japanese.
In China, they drink
But apparently in Brazil, there is green tea and matcha.
matcha.
Here in Brazil, they make some kind of
I thought
distinction.
it's
I
a
don't know
different
why.
kind of drink.
Yeah, that's what they say here in Brazil. In Japan, it's the same thing. Matcha, green tea, the same. You have stores about green tea. Every product, like lollipops, candies, everything made of green tea.
It's very popular in China. They drink green tea even with whiskey.
Okay.
Have you ever drank
No.
green tea in whiskey?
No. Have you?
No.
Should be horrible.
Horrible.
Should
It's
be
a-
bad.
It's healthy.
With whiskey. Yeah, maybe.
It's a kind of like Irish coffee.
Hmm.
Coffee with
Whiskey.
whiskey.
I like that. I
You
like that. I like that.
In the morning.
Maybe a little bit. Just you wake up just a bit. Why not? Yeah. Well, yeah, I like Irish coffee. And what about drinking? What do you like to drink? So that's a question for you guys. What do you like to drink? And what's your favorite drink? I'll read the comments in a minute. So tell me, what do you like to drink?
I like to drink water.
Water.
I like to drink beer, green tea. Just kidding. I like to drink beer. Beer is my favorite drink.
Beer. Okay. When was your first experience with beer? First time you ever drank it? Remember?
Yes. When I was a little boy.
Correct.
I thought it was 14, 16.
Okay.
Yes, 14. I was a shy boy and I looking for alternatives to my shyness.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I
Oh,
discovered beer. Beer is good to talk to the girls.
oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And you, do you remember?
I remember. I'll tell you in a minute. But the first time you drank it, how it feels bad, right?
It's horrible,
Yeah.
awful. But when you drink,
You guys remember the first time you drank beer? Yes, the very first time you drank beer.
First time.
Not beer.
You remember?
I remember.
Okay. So okay, but you kept on trying. You continued. You taste. I'll say, oh, beer is horrible, and
Okay.
then tomorrow,
But
beer is horrible again, and next week, oh my God, this is so horrible, and you drink it.
when you wake up with a big headache after drink a lot of beer, you don't think it's funny. But how can I say? When you drink and drink and drink more, it sounds good. The taste is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's
I
good.
remember the very first time I drank beer, I think I was maybe 9 or 10. And there's a very specific context to it. I remember I was on my parents' car. We were driving, we had a beach house in a little city here in Rio called Itaipuaçu.
Yes.
You know that? You know that?
Carolina?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of close.
Yeah.
Kind of far, but yeah, that way. And I was so thirsty, very thirsty, very, very thirsty. And there was nothing to drink on the car. And then my dad said, oh, there is beer. It should be a joke. It had to be a joke, right? It had to be a joke, right? And it was hot. It was warm. And said, oh, and I said, no, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I said, okay. And then he gave me the warm beer for a 9-year-old boy. And then I just sipped it, and I said, it's horrible. And that was my first experience with beer. And I think it's like, oh, shut up, just drink this, and oh, that's horrible. And yeah, maybe 9 or 10. And yeah, I just took a sip of it. I hated it. And maybe the next experience was what, 14, 15. I was never a big fan of beer, you know. I think you drink too much, you got a belly, and I think I prefer harsh drinks like whiskey, wine, which is very nice, tequila, vodka, different drinks.
Caipirinha?
I love caipirinha, yes, cachaça. I like those.
What's the name of that Japanese drink?
Sake,
Sake?
correct. Sake, in English, sake. Yeah, I like those drinks. But no, beer is not my favorite. So let's see the comments. Favorite beer, favorite drink.
I don't drink beer. Me neither, Robson.
I don't drink beer. My favorite drink is orange juice. Okay.
With vodka.
With vodka. Fallen Angel, thanks for your work, my friend. Thanks for helping the live. Caipirinha, I love it. Okay. Fallen Angel in English, please. Or if you're helping people to understand the conversation, that is alright. Yeah, he's talking about the Fallen Angel. That's very nice. Hit the like button. Yeah. Coconut oil. Okay. Domingos França. My favorite drink is cold açaí berry juice.
Berry juice.
My dad is watching the live. I don't like beer, he's saying. My dad is watching the live. I don't like beer. Okay. I'm not a big fan, Dad. I'm not a big fan. My favorite drink is cold acai berry juice. I remember the first time I drank it and I enjoyed, but I also like to drink beer. Okay. What's your favorite drink, beer, by the way?
I like Guinness.
Okay, that's Argentinian.
No, Guinness is from Scotland.
Scotland, but it's big in Argentina, you know that.
Guinness.
Yes, it's big in Argentina.
Really? Yeah.
You go to Argentina, you gotta drink Guinness. I don't know why, but it's big.
Guinness is it's one of the most sell beers in the world.
In the world, okay.
If you go to Nigeria, if you go to a lot of countries,
Yeah, that should be alright. I mean, like in South America, you go there and you have different beers. I remember I've been to Argentina and Uruguay and Chile, and they have different beers, local beers. They have Austral, Patricia, different
very
beers.
popular.
Popular.
Norteña.
Norteña, correct.
Quilmes.
Quilmes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's Quilmes. They drink a lot in Argentina, not Guinness. Yeah. Yeah.
Quilmes, yeah.
Quilmes, think so, yeah. So yeah. In United States, very nice Samuel Adams beer, which is big
Samuel
there.
Adams.
Yeah, they call it Sam Adams. Yes, it's pretty good. Okay, thank you very much, my friend. Very nice conversation. I could be here for
I
hours.
was a bit nervous, but it's
That
okay.
should be alright, yes. And people, in general, 90% of all the students I've ever had in English, they speak better English than they think they do. Including you, Nilsson, including you, including people that are proficient in English. Including me, probably.
Yes.
90% of people speak better English than they think they are. So we should do this. Confidence, just go for it. My friend, thank you big time. Yes? So please have a seat. And Rosa, please come here, Rose. Talking about beer.
I don't like beer.
You done?
No, I don't like.
Why not? Please come closer to me. Yes. Face this way. Let me help you. All right. Okay. So face this way, please. Go this way. Okay. Now look at me. Right. All right. So tell me, how have you been? How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
And you?
I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day. I'm doing good. So tell me, you don't like beer?
No, I don't like beer. It's horrible.
Why not?
I don't know.
Can you get it for me?
It's not good for me.
Okay.
I prefer vodka.
Vodka.
Yes.
Straight vodka.
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I like
Mm.
vodka. And cachaça, caipirinha, but not beer.
Okay. All right. And but vodka, you just put you get the glass, put vodka in it, ice, and you drink it.
No.
No ice.
Vodka, no ice. Exactly. Calm way.
Mm.
And yes, just vodka.
Mhm. What's your favorite vodka?
Absolute, I think.
That is very good.
And yes, absolute.
Yes. Who was it?
It's more commercial.
Who? Okay, very good. I missed this guy. Okay, so do you like Absolute with those flavors like peach, strawberry?
Yes, but I prefer the original.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm.
But not peach, another one. Like colorful. I don't remember. Not peach. I don't remember.
Do you remember
Yes.
it in Portuguese
No.
or in English?
No.
No. It has different colors and
Yes.
flavors to it. Yeah. It has acai, I think. I think
don't
so.
Açaí?
Yeah. I like those because it's pretty much you put ice and you pour vodka into it and you're good to go. It's really strong, but you take the hit.
Yes, but it's a good vodka. Don't.
Good.
It's not very strong when you drink. I think.
Mm-hmm.
After.
Okay. Yes. It's not so strong. Absolute.
No.
Okay.
I think no.
So absolute, your number one vodka.
Yes.
Yes. What about
And
Grey
Grey
Goose?
Goose, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like to.
Grey Goose better?
Yes, it's better, but it's more expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way better, right?
Yes.
It's way better. Grey Goose. What about Ciroc?
I like, but I prefer absolute.
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Story. I will read story about it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Wolf Daddy is a word with Ciroc in the United States.
His what? Yeah, the rapper.
Yes, I think.
Yes?
Yes.
In general, the better the vodka, the smoother it is. Yes?
I don't drink for this, but yeah, that's it.
You drink for what?
I like to drink.
Mm.
So I drink because I like, not because I am shy or I want to dance. Yes, I make this, but I drink because I like to drink.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. How often do you drink?
Quantos anos?
How often means, what is the frequency?
Ah,
Every morning?
no.
Mm.
I don't know.
Every
3 or 4 days for a week.
3 or 4 days a week. Okay, all right. Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Maybe this week I drink more.
Okay.
Because we had the feriado, I don't know.
Holiday. Listen, do you remember the very first drink you had in your life?
Yes, it's beer,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate it.
In general, the first drink people have is beer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
And the second is frangélico, and horrible, horrible, horrible.
Very sweet. Is it sweet?
Frangélico? I don't know. It's old drink. I don't know. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's common those drinks that are very sweet and you have do you like sweet drinks, by the way? When it's very sweet?
I prefer. Yes, I like wine.
Like even vodka sometimes they put a lot of sugar into it, you know.
No, very sugar. I don't
Yeah.
like. It's no.
Mm-hmm.
Prefer more.
When you drink, you eat.
Normally no.
Mm.
I eat something, but not eat. You know.
Mm. What is the something that you eat?
French fries.
French fries.
Yes, it's my,
Okay.
I love.
Do you know how to prepare French fries?
Yes.
Okay, I know how to prepare, but I don't. But do you prepare French fries?
Yes.
You do? At home?
At home.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Like,
French fries is simple.
yeah, but it's common for you to prepare French fries?
It's not common, but I prepare.
Okay. All right. Do you have that little machine that you get the potato
No, I want, but I don't have.
and...
I want.
It's very nice. This.
Some oil.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't have.
Yes. And then you get the French fries and you put what on a fry?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. The frigidaire.
Yeah, on a fry.
Fry.
You fry it.
Yes.
But at home, do you have that little fryer or that big one?
No, little.
Mm-hmm. You know, I used to work at Disney at a stand for McDonald's.
Oh yeah. in
Yes,
Brazil?
in Florida.
Okay.
And I used to prepare McDonald's fries.
Mm. So do you like French fries?
Of course. Yes, I don't eat very often, but yeah, I love it. Of course. And I know how to prepare mac fries. Mac fries.
At home too?
No,
No.
of course not. You gotta go to McDonald's to stand, have all the material. But I can do at home. I mean, I just don't, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do at home, but yeah, if I, you know, I think it's something difficult to do. I mean, it's You do it and I'm not doing
Do you
it.
cook?
I'm gonna go to McDonald's, you know.
Okay, do you cook?
Very little, little cooking, but I do, you know.
Why?
Because I don't have an oven at home. I don't have a stove. I need to buy one. I just moved to a new house, so maybe I'm buying an oven. It's a good idea to have an oven, yes, and a stove, so I can. But not for French fries. I'm not gonna do that.
For what?
Very good question. For frying eggs,
Okay.
prepare eggs. Spaghetti, I can prepare.
Spaghetti.
Let me see. Chicken. Yeah, but I do.
Okay.
Steak. No fish. I'm not gonna prepare fish because fish is.
Fish is so good.
Yeah, of course. But I'm gonna go to the restaurant to eat fish. I'm not doing it at home because it's so smelly. You know, big smell.
You open the window.
Yeah, no, not doing that. And what else should I prepare? Chicken, eggs, boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs?
Yeah, you got the eggs, but on water.
Ah, okay.
You know, you don't peel it, you don't open the egg, you just put on water and let it sit there for a while, and then later you get it and you eat it. You know, I love it. It's very nice, very healthy, very easy to do. I really like that. But that's a very good question. I should think about this. So eggs, chicken, I'm gonna prepare. No rice. No rice. I don't like
No. Potato.
Potatoes, correct. Yes, sure.
Not vegetables?
Vegetables, correct. I love it. Yeah, I should like carrot and yeah, those things. You know, I don't know the vegetables in English or in Portuguese. I just know I need to go to the supermarket and I need to get those and prepare, put on hot water, mix it, put some salt on it, and that's it. Yes. And you, do you cook?
Yes.
So question for you guys, do you cook? So please answer it and I'll read in a minute. You cook?
Yes, I cook.
What do you cook?
Not every day.
You cook fish?
I cook fish.
You do cook fish?
I love cook fish.
How do you prepare fish?
In the
Oven?
Yes. With the potato and carrots and onions. Ail.
Garlic? Garlic.
Garlic. This is ail?
Correct.
Okay. Garlic. And lemon. I love lemon.
Okay, lemon.
Yes. In the four.
Okay, oven.
That's good.
Okay, listen, and what do you do for a living? What is your profession?
I teach French.
Okay, so you teach French. You like speaking French?
I love speak French.
Pourquoi?
Parce que j'ai pas besoin de penser pour parler, je parle sans penser.
Mais comment ça s'agit? Comment ça commence? Pour parler en français, il faut commencer à penser. Comment ça se passe?
J'ai vécu en Suisse, alors j'ai entendu la langue tout le temps. Après, dans un cours de français. Et puis
Combien de temps pour apprendre le français?
Ça dépend de la personne, ça dépend de combien elle étudie, ça dépend d'où elle vit, ça dépend de combien de temps elle prend pour parler à chaque jour. Mais bon, pour moi, ça 9 mois, je pense.
9 mois. Et qu'est-ce que tu penses de l'anglais? Je veux savoir, si tu veux parler anglais tant bien comme le français, par exemple,
Okay.
Comment ça se passe dans sa tête?
Dans ma
Comment,
tête.
ouais.
Bon, d'ailleurs, je pense qu'il faut que j'utilise la langue, pas tout le temps, mais une bonne partie de mon temps. Je sais pas, l'anglais, j'étudie toute la vie, mais c'est comme si on entrait dans des cours d'anglais ou quelque chose. Et après, on sort et on parle pas anglais. Alors, du coup, ce que je pense, c'est que pour apprendre une langue, il faut vivre la langue.
Ouais.
pas vraiment vivre au pays de la langue, mais il faut vraiment étudier, parler, voir.
Abre de uma vez isso aí. Abre uma... Caramba! Abre de uma vez. Você tá igual aquele papelzinho no cinema, sabe? Eu vou abrir e vai... Aí fica o filme abrindo. Abre de uma vez, acabou. Ok, ouais. D'accord. Alors, mais maintenant, je pense que tu te sens plus confortable avec
Oui,
l'anglais.
bien sûr. Avec l'anglais, tu
Avec
penses?
l'anglais aussi, oui.
Ok.
Non?
Je sais pas,
Ouais.
je pense pas encore.
Non, je
Si
pense
tu
que...
me dis,
Oui,
ok.
je pense que tu te sens plus confortable avec l'anglais.
Plus à l'aise, peut-être.
Oui.
Bah, peut-être, ouais.
Mhm. Et pourquoi tu veux apprendre l'anglais?
D'ailleurs, parce que j'adore des langues.
Mhm.
J'adore. Si je pouvais.
Ah ouais, tu
parler
veux
5,
apprendre...
6, 7, 8
Oh,
langues.
ouais.
Oui. Et
C'est très intéressant.
j'adore voyager aussi, alors pour
Ouais.
voyager.
Et tu sais que avec l'anglais, tu peux apprendre beaucoup de langues.
Yeah.
Parce que l'anglais, avec l'anglais, tu peux apprendre l'allemand,
Ouais.
etc. etc. Ouais.
D'autres.
Ouais.
Ouais,
J'ai appris-
C'est une bonne base.
Ouais,
C'est anglo-saxonique.
naturellement. Alors, tu parles portugais naturellement, anglais, français. Et quelle autre langue tu veux apprendre?
Allemand, espagnol. Et après, je veux voir ce que je veux de plus.
Alors, la langue prochaine serait allemand.
Allemand, oui, je veux commencer l'année prochaine, justement.
Oui, très bien. Et alors, tu aimes bien l'allemand, l'Allemagne, des
Pas
hommes?
vraiment.
Hum.
La mentalité, des fois j'aime, des fois pas.
Ouais.
Le pays, je pense qu'il est beau. Les gens, si, elles sont un peu froides, mais bon, elles sont différentes. Comme nous, on est chaud et on est différents,
Ouais.
ils nous aiment. Mais la langue, je la trouve un peu froide, mais j'aime la langue. J'aime des langues. Alors, voilà.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses? J'ai l'impression que l'allemand ou les gens que tu connais ici au Brésil, les types de gens qui aiment voyager, c'est différent des gens locaux.
Si,
Ouais.
trop. D'ailleurs, quand on voyage, on ouvre la tête.
Ouais.
On a une autre vision du monde, tu vois. Normalement, quand on est ici, quand on ne voyage pas, on regarde les gens, genre Allemagne. Les gens, ils n'ont jamais été et ils disent ils sont très froids, comment on peut aller là-bas, mais tu n'as jamais été là-bas, comment tu peux parler ça?
Ouais.
Tu vois, si, ils sont froids, mais nous, on est très chauds aussi. Alors, c'est une grande
Ça dépend.
différence. Ben, voilà. Et eux, ils nous aiment, normalement. Alors, pourquoi on ne peut pas les aimer?
Oui.
On est différents en tant qu'eux. Alors, oui.
Oui, et même ici, peut-être pour dire, ça dépend de la vie, qu'on soit froid ou chaud, ça dépend. Oui.
Ouais, et ça aussi, c'est à cause du pays, de la localisation, vraiment. Eux, ils ont un hiver très rigoureux. Nous, on n'a pas d'hiver, on a chaleur et enfer et un petit peu de pluie. Mais eux, non. Alors, c'est normal. Quand on est dans un pays qui fait vraiment froid, on s'enferme un peu plus à la maison et puis on est entre amis ou peut-être pas, ça dépend. Mais voilà, on est différents, même en question de localisation.
Ouais.
Et ici, en Australie, on se ressemble un peu plus, je
Ouais.
pense. J'ai jamais été, mais je pense.
Ouais, très bien, très bien. Well, we should go back to English because people are watching this. Not sure if they speak French, but that's very nice conversation. And so yeah, you should learn German, which is very good. You know, you should learn German. And please remind me to give you or to get to you the Michelle Thomas method,
Okay.
because it's very good. I mean, I would recommend you doing the Michelle Thomas from English into French. It doesn't matter, you're a French teacher, but anyway, you're learning English from it. And more importantly, in my opinion, you're gonna learn a way of thinking about the language. So for example, I remember Michelle Thomas would say something like, voulez-vous, voulez-vous meaning would you,
Okay.
yes? So would you, for example, would you have dinner with me? Would you have dinner with me? And he would say, voulez-vous dîner
Avec
avec moi? Okay.
Okay.
So he
Nice.
makes.
It's very interesting.
He's a genius. He's a genius.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
So
Excuse me.
he's a genius.
Excuse me, Paulo. I am curious, ask about him.
Sure.
Because, you know, first of all, the English, after Portuguese, of course, you learn English, and then French, and then German. Depends. But I'm curious, because you're a French teacher, right?
Yeah.
Why don't learn English first, then French?
Because I was living in Switzerland, so
Ah,
I
okay.
learned French.
Okay, that's why.
Yes.
That's why.
when I have 20 years.
Okay.
No, but of course, you made this happen. You wanted to go to Switzerland and then learn French,
No,
but that was a
you know,
choice.
normally, I went to go in USA.
Oh, really?
Boston, yes.
Firstly, before.
First, yes, normally. But how I have nationality Portuguese, I went to
Yeah, nobody's
to
perfect.
Switzerland, yes.
Correct. Good.
But,
By the way, you're speaking French very well. Je parle anglais français muito bem.
Very
C'est
good.
gentil.
C'est gentil.
Say French as well.
C'est gentil. Yeah, I wanted to find a better translation for this. Like, what's it, très gentil? But in French, in English, I think the best way to say, yeah, that's very kind of you.
It's a romantic,
But,
romantic
c'est gentil.
language, right?
It's very
French.
Polish, I think.
Polished.
Polished.
French.
Yes.
Yes, very polished. That's a very good definition. Wow. All right. So thank you very much, Rosa. Give me a hug. Yes. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
being here. You know, please have a seat. Yes. Renato, please come here, my friend. Please have a seat. I'm very happy to see you. Please have a seat. How are you?
I'm fine.
Fine? Good. How have you been? How was your week?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
It was a special day, Sunday,
Yes.
last Sunday, fantastic.
Yes.
I was very nervous, but after this moment,
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. All right. Yeah, for context, Renato has just been through Monsieur Loyal. So, which is this incredible work, theater work, and that goes deep. It goes deep. It digs deep in yourself. So, it's good times. Good times. It's a very psychological work for strong people.
my dedication program, absolute, total. Saturday, I cried a lot.
You're saying you're sleeping better. You told me on Sunday that you slept like a baby.
Sorry. Don't works. Words. Repeat your
Sure.
words.
At the moment,
At the moment.
you are sleeping
Yes.
better.
See. Yes. I don't think.
Please get this here. Yes. Get this. Just put this on you. Yes. So and tell me. Yeah, get closer to me. So yeah, at this moment you're sleeping better.
Yes. I don't take medical.
Mm-hmm.
No. I.
This week, no medicine. Wow. This week, no medicine for sleeping. Wow.
Wow.
And sleeping well.
my os ombros.
Shoulders.
Relax.
Okay.
Eu fugindo as palavras, desculpa, Paulo.
No problem.
I was calm
Calm.
every week.
Okay.
People of my house
Okay.
strange my compartment.
Oh yeah? What's the difference?
Difference, calm, very calm.
Wow.
Strange, very strange. Different. When I got home, last Sunday, I changed my life compartments.
Okay.
People of my house.
Okay. Very good. So feeling good. Great.
Great.
Feeling great. All right.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Voltar.
Sure. You should go there. I mean, you've been through the experience.
Sim.
You've been through the experience. Now you can go back to continue the process, but you've done the work. You're doing it. I mean, it was a big success. I watched you. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was fantastic. The best, you know? At that
best.
moment, the best.
I want perdi as palavras. Mas não é questão de estar nervoso, não. É que realmente fugiram as palavras. Não é? Eu vim pensando e trazendo as coisas bem mais calmo, bem mais tranquilo, né? Acabou aquela coisa de me assustar com tudo, de estar na frente. Mas é apenas assim, as palavras estão fugindo. Mas um momento de bastante tranquilidade, muita tranquilidade. Tá?
Okay. Ó, ele pode falar português, tá? Só para
Tá.
colocar essa história para fora que é importante.
Mas
ele fez esse processo do Márcio Libar, que foi muito bacana. Então pode falar. Foi recente, pode falar.
Assim, eu estou num processo aqui de mudança do meu comportamento e um deles foi a questão de enfrentar as pessoas e isso serviu. Assim,
mas você acha que esse processo começou aqui também durante
começou.
os anos?
Começou aqui. Começou aqui porque eu passei a enxergar através de... O Paulo passou uma ótica da vida, do meu mundo, né? E passei a enfrentar, ter coragem para enfrentar as coisas. Né? Pô, 54 anos de estrada na vida, mas eu nunca encarei de frente a minha vida. Nunca realmente descobri o que eu posso ser, o que eu era, o que eu fui. Então eu comecei a questionar. No momento que eu cheguei aqui, o Paulo, acho que uma diferença, eu comecei a enfrentar. Eu nunca tinha falado inglês, qualquer palavra na frente dos outros. Né? Então, eu comecei um processo, claro, está um pouquinho lento, porque eu também não fiz por onde para chegar a melhorar. Mas a minha evolução é fantástica em matéria de entendimento. Agora, falar está faltando ainda, mas eu já quebrei uma etapa principal, que é a questão do medo, a vergonha. A vergonha é uma coisa...
Introvertida.
Para determinadas coisas, eu sou uma pessoa... No meu porto seguro eu falo, vou rir, gosto de brincar, mas quando eu tenho uma suposta ameaça, que é eu falar inglês, eu travo um pouquinho. Travo muito. Aí, mas estou entendendo.
O que está mudando? Eu acho, assim, na minha opinião, se você me permite falar isso, mas acho que esse momento que você passou no final de semana passado foi bastante simbólico também, que mostra essa mudança. Porque você falou que tem essa questão da timidez, da omissão, que você ficava muito... Até para atender telefone, você era muito tímido.
Eu não atendia telefone. Eu não atendia. Isso aí, até os 20 anos era um bicho do mato. Né? Aí depois que eu passei a ser um engraçadinho, eu sei isso, mas para encarar um público, nunca encarei. Sempre fugi.
Por que? Você gostou de alguma outra forma?
Não sei, timidez mesmo, timidez braba, né? Timidez é aquele extremo de me esconder mesmo, de fugir das situações tímido.
Que profissão? Mas agora você está mais confidente.
Não, aí eu de profissão sou contador, mas eu trabalhei eu tive que me virar, porque eu trabalhei durante 33 anos da minha vida com compras.
Isso que a Flávia aconteceu agora, essa contaminação do inglês para o português, significa que a pessoa está bastante boa, familiarizada com o inglês. Porque é uma contaminação ao contrário, né? Então, quando você fala assim, porque em inglês, confiante, você fala confidence. Aí você vai passar para o português, aí você fala, ele está bastante confidente. Não, bastante confiante, né?
Bastante. Não, tranquilo. Eu tô o incrível é que eu tô calmo, né? Que eu tava tentando passar Paulo. Eu cheguei em casa, o pessoal estranhou, né? O meu processo é longo, o que aconteceu comigo, eu fiquei tranquilão, eu passei cantando. Meu sogro, o cara tá maluco, conversando com os gatos, aí, bom.
Os seus olhos estão diferentes.
Não, muito. E assim.
O que as pessoas falaram?
Não, assim.
Aliás, possivelmente o Márcio Libar, agora é youtuber. Aí eu falei com ele essa semana e falei, olha, você tem que estar no meu canal em breve. Então, possivelmente, ele vai estar lá no meu canal.
Quem é Márcio Libar?
Márcio Libar é um dos maiores diretores e preparadores de ator do Brasil. E eu fui estudar oratória e fui estudar teatro. E eu sempre tento, assim, na vida, ir atrás dos melhores. Porque a vida é uma só, vou atrás do pior, vou atrás do melhor. Então eu fui pesquisar quem era o maior cara do teatro. Porque eu não queria fazer tablado, não queria fazer nada contra, mas eu queria pegar um cara, passar por um processo e entender de quem sabe, de quem já passou pelo processo e tal. Enfim, eu encontrei esse sujeito chamado Márcio Libar, um dos maiores diretores e preparadores de ator. E esse processo que o Renato passou, que eu passei, que a Flávia passou, que o Alessandro passou, que o Rodrigo está pesquisando sobre, que eu recomendo a alguns alunos para passar, o Nilson está querendo ir, é um processo muito transformador. E é um processo que o Lázaro Ramos passou, que o Rodrigo Santoro passou, que a Luana Piovani passou, sei lá, que o José Maier passou, o Giannichini. É uma imersão e é uma coisa secreta, mas é uma coisa que, como você pode ver, com o Renato, é uma coisa muito transformadora e muito única. Não é?
Com essa pessoa, mas...
Sim. Não é?
É um game.
É um game. Né?
Uma coisa muito...
E a reação das pessoas? Sim, pode falar.
Renato, como foi você chegar em casa, sua esposa?
Apoio total, né? Assim, claro que eu não passei detalhes, que eu não passo detalhes, mas...
Você já conversou com seus filhos?
Não. Hoje eu faz aniversário, já mandei a mensagem, não falei com ele, não. O outro eu não falo, mais 4 anos, né? Mas vou conversar com ele mais tarde, mas eu não vou tocar nesse assunto, não.
E esse processo durou quanto tempo?
São 2 dias, assim, metade de um dia, depois um dia inteiro. Eu passei domingo lá de 9 da manhã até as 10 e pouco da noite. Geralmente é sexta e sábado, mas nesse caso teve uma exceção, foi sábado e domingo, né? Compromisso do Márcio.
Sim.
Mas, fantástico. É uma coisa nova que mudou, assim, mudou o meu pensamento, tirou um monte de coisa ruim da minha cabeça e me fez colocar no prumo de novo e ver que a vida segue, tem coisa melhor aí pela frente.
Que coisa boa, Renato.
Eu juro que eu levei um susto quando eu te vi lá.
Uhum.
Aí eu...
Que bom, Renato, que coisa boa. E o que as pessoas falaram? Falaram que você está mais calmo, você está ficando maluco?
Eu passei, assim, eu passo a minha semana no meu cantinho lá, no escritório, eu fico em casa, né, fazendo minhas coisas, estudando também. Aí mas, assim, efetivamente foi em casa, né, porque as pessoas notaram, minha sogra, meu sogro, minha esposa também, ela apesar de ter intensa, assim, essa participação, de me apoiar muito, ela notou, ela já falou. Então mudou até a questão de relacionamento,
Sim.
Já virei tudo de cabeça baixa em casa, já consegui fazer um monte de projetos, de coisa lá, então tá bom pra caramba.
Legal. Não, pra mim o Messias mudou tudo também. O Marcos mudou tudo. E é um trabalho que ele faz, né? Que ele é o melhor no que ele faz, é o jogo que ele inventou. Então ele faz uma coisa assim realmente...
É a invenção dele?
Tudo é a entrega também.
Eu recebi um e-mail da secretária dele essa semana.
E assim como eu acho ele roubou dos melhores. Ele estudou com o Nani Colombaione, lá na Itália, que é um dos maiores palhaços do mundo. Esse cara é um palhaço. Eu fui procurar o maior cara do teatro do Brasil e descobri que ele era um palhaço. E não somente um palhaço, mas como um dos maiores palhaços do mundo. Um dos maiores palhaços do mundo. Ele já ganhou o prêmio do Cirque du Soleil de palhaçaria, ele ganhou o nariz de prata da própria princesa de Mônaco. Então, assim, ele é um dos maiores palhaços do mundo. Ele é um cara, assim, que... E ele aprendeu essa técnica da palhaçaria clássica, que vem lá da comédia italiana, que remonta àquela época do comédia dell'arte. Então, é uma coisa muito interessante, muito profunda, assim. É um conhecimento... O Messier é um personagem que é o que faz esse trabalho. O trabalho é do Messier, e o personagem tem 400 anos.
Nossa.
Ele realmente, você olha para ele, o Renato talvez possa dizer, ele tem um conhecimento realmente. Não parece que ele tem um conhecimento assim de centenas de anos?
Eu estou rindo até agora da minha apresentação, eu não vou entrar em detalhes, mas da minha apresentação tosca, né? Não, a minha coisa, meu desenrolo, você morre por aí. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Um abraço, Renato. Muito bom. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, you're welcome, my friend.
Deixa eu relaxar e eu volto.
Sure. You're welcome. Take your time. Okay. Please have a seat. You're welcome. Flavia, please come here. Lena is online. So tell me, how are you doing today? How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. So please introduce yourself in English.
Hello, my name is Flavia.
Please put this on here. I think it's on the other here. Hello, my name is Flavia.
Hello, my name is Flavia. I'm
Look
an
at me,
English
please look at me.
Hello, my name is Flavia, and I'm an English teacher, and I've been teaching English for about 20 years, and I love teaching English.
Why do you like teaching English?
Because I think it's involve a lot of people. I love to work with people. I think it's very important. English is the language of the world.
Sure.
And
But why did you decide? Like you told your parents, listen, I want to be an English teacher. How was it? Tell me about it.
well, I always study English at school, and I felt love with my teacher.
Oh, right, that's the story.
English teacher, and
Why did you fall in love with him?
and
Why? Why did you fall in love with him?
because
What attracted you?
he was a handsome man, and his English was terrific, and he spoke very well, and
Older,
involved
younger, much older, much younger.
older.
What do you mean, older? You were how old?
I was 14, and he was 35, 38, I don't know.
Did you text him? Did you go there, talk to him
Yeah,
about his romance? Say,
No.
hey, I wanna...
no, never. But I paid attention on the class and did all the exercises, and I wanted to look at me, and I had the great grades, and
Oh, you did?
yeah,
But
I
you
was a
had-
great
You
student.
had good marks, good grades. What, to call his attention, to be a good student, and
Yeah,
say, hey,
true.
I'm number one.
Yeah, for him. Only for him. But then I was to CCAA and Cultura Inglesa, and took
To
my
study?
yeah
Okay.
took my course, and there
Oh, really? For how long?
5 years, 6
You
years.
did the whole thing
Yeah,
on CCA and Cultura. You went through the whole course.
yeah, and then I went to the
No, but pay
college.
attention. The first English course that you did, you went
Yeah.
until the end, or did you stop?
Stop. I stopped there.
How much time?
2 years.
2 years.
2
Okay.
years.
Why did you stop?
Because I don't have enough money.
Okay. And then, did you wait for a moment?
No.
I mean, to stop, like,
Yeah.
and then you because you began.
Yeah, I
later.
began at Cultura, but I stopped it after two months and
Okay.
decided to go to the college. And
You wanted to learn English at college.
when?
You wanted to
Yeah.
learn English at college. Learn to speak English at
Yes,
college.
at college don't speak in English.
Yeah, you were frustrated.
Yes, yes. But it's very important for me. I'm here now with you, and it's important to improve my speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thank you a lot.
Sure. But tell me, how did you really learn English? What was the moment that said, that's it, I learned it, now I can do it? What was the moment?
Well,
Because for me, it was teaching.
yeah. Well, before I finished my college, I was at the bus and talked about a little child, and she was speaking English with her mother, and I said, I want to be it. I want to learn to teach English for kids, for adults, and whatever.
But you didn't talk to the kid in English?
No,
You didn't?
no, only listen, because I cried all the time.
What do you mean?
I-
Why?
I don't know. I think it was so beautiful, and she was so confident. Speaking with her mother.
A blonde kid, blonde.
I think her mother was a teacher, English
A
teacher.
teacher.
Yeah. I
You
so.
think you're Brazilian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a bus. I went. I was going to my house, and I think it's they lived near my house. Yeah.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have two kids,
Boy or girl?
girl,
Two girls.
two girls.
Nice. What about their relation with English? They like it, they don't like it?
They don't like English.
They don't like it. But you see, that was my question, because one time I went to a job interview to be an English teacher, and there were two girls, I think, applying to be an English teacher. And then I said, I think we were talking English or something, and I said, how did you learn English? I said, oh, with my parents. I said, wow, they're American? Or, no, they're Brazilian, but they taught me English. I say, how come? I say, no, they only talk to me in English. I say, oh, bullshit, come on, they only talk to you in English? And I didn't believe it, because I've never seen anything like this in my life. Well, then the interview finished, and then we went to say, all right, thank you very much, see you later, blah, blah, blah. And then I listened to her, she got a call from her dad. And then she started talking English, speaking English to her dad, just like that. So they do speak English all the time, and it was something common in your house. And I've never seen anything like this before.
My daughters.
I don't think if I've ever have kids, I'll do the same thing. I'm probably not, but it's kind of crazy, but it worked.
My daughters were the worst students. They hated English.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The bad grades. It's there. Yeah, that's.
Your kids, they ever studied at the school that you taught?
Yeah.
Yes?
At the school.
Always?
Always.
Have you been their teacher?
No, never.
Why not?
I
It's
don't
common
know.
for that to
No,
happen.
I don't know, but I never.
It could have
did.
happened.
Yeah.
It could have happened.
Yeah, it's good, but there are a lot. There was two teachers, English teachers at school, and for me it was important because I think they were ashamed with me, like mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is common.
Yeah, I think so.
That is common. All right. All right, so it's you have a long story with English.
Yeah, long story.
You like teaching it.
Yes, I think it's the time to stop it now.
But you like teaching English.
Yes, I like.
Why?
Because I involved my students with my job. I like to look at their eyes, and they have confidence with me. Yeah, I think that's it. Because my students love me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love them too.
Good. All right. And you always wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Since you were a little kid. Since this experience with your English
Since
teacher.
14.
Okay. So you fell in love with this teacher.
Yeah.
Later, the other English teachers that you had, did you fall in love with them as well?
No.
It was bland.
No. Yeah. No. It's the first.
Only the first one.
Only the first one.
Okay. What was his name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Yeah, question for you guys. Have you ever fell in love with your teacher at school?
Yeah.
Have you? With the French teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which teacher?
Chimie.
Chemistry.
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 Yes.
Yeah, but you didn't study chemistry.
That's it.
Doing that.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, Flavia, so thank you very much. Give me a hug. Okay, Sarah, please come here. No? You're not up for this? You sure? Okay, so later we talk. Yes? So, Claudia, please come here. All right. So, please introduce yourself in English.
My name is Claudia. I'm a chemistry teacher. I teach in high school. I live in Campinas. And I'm a dancer, classical ballet.
Put this on, please. You like
It's
dancing?
better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
Okay.
I'm therapist. Reiki and reduce disease. It's like in Portuguese, I think. Yeah.
Tell me about it. How did it start?
I started studying chemistry down in college, and I liked chemistry, and I think it in work with chemistry in university, but I was working in high school, and I worked for 30 years in high school and in the college, and enquanto I don't remember in English, I studied philosophy and master and philosophy and teaching chemistry in high school.
You studied philosophy?
Yeah, logical and philosophy of science. I work as a linguist terms in college and master, yeah? And later I.
What is the relationship between chemistry and philosophy? You guys pay attention.
It's very.
What is the relationship between? And you were in love with your.
Are the science.
teacher.
Everything the science, beginning with the philosophy, and the Greeks study first the philosophy, and one philosopher studied chemistry, another physics, another math, another like Plato, Socrates studied about the questions about the world,
So
all
it
the
is
science.
100% true.
Yeah.
That science began.
Science began with philosophy. Yes. Then I work with linguist term and evolution of the linguist concept in linguistic and evolution of the terms. And when do you now have the theory from explain this fact, a new fact, you need to create another theory to explain this new fact.
So you were good students at school?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good students.
Yeah. Yes. And math, I don't have good grades. And 7 in my time, 7 is no good grade. And then in another subjects, I was.
If you got bad grades at school, bad marks, what your parents would say?
No, my father asked for me and have the good grades in the school always. You are my daughter, and you are intelligent, smart, and you need to have good grades in school. That's it.
Always like this. So if you had a 7.
7 is a bad grade
Very bad.
for him.
8.
8,
Okay.
9 or 10, good.
Mm-hmm.
No?
But he would say, like, if you got 9, he would say, well, it could be better.
Yeah,
He would say
it would be better.
9?
Yeah.
9?
No,
Yeah,
9 is
it's
a
alright.
good
It could be
grade.
better,
It's a
right?
good grade. It's a good grade. No, but later I go to the Unicamp, and then my first proof of calculus, my grade was 2. Then it's normal for me, and this later this calculus very difficult, and geometry, analytical geometry, and so bad for me, and I was studying hard to eliminate these grades. These subjects are very difficult.
Okay, good. And what did you like most about school? Triple question. What did you like most and what did you like least about school and about college?
Least?
Yeah, what did you like most was the best part. And what did you like least mean the worst part?
And the worst part?
The very bad part.
And high school?
Yes.
High school? No. I like it in my high school, I think. My friends, I make my proof,
Your exam.
and later my exam. Later I changed the exam and help my friends.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and change the proof, make the proof in another friends, and later
The exam.
and
And
later
you change it.
I change it.
Which
do
one did you do it to change?
Math,
Math?
science.
And
yeah.
change for?
Yeah.
Change for what?
Change for other? No, I don't change.
You change the exams. You
I
do
change math. Generally math. Math.
Oh, but you didn't get one in return?
No.
Because, for example,
No.
At school? Oh.
No change. No.
Oh, no?
No. I was
Oh, wow.
a good student in all the subjects.
Oh, wow.
Math is bad, but my friends are worse than me.
Myself, here's what I would do. Wednesday, I still remember Wednesday. There were English and chemistry exam the same day. Because, same day. English and chemistry. So I'll do the exam for English for me and for other people, and I'll get the chemistry exam in return. And I'll put paulonideck.
I was
Empty,
chemistry.
blank, and I will do English and get
In the college, I
strategy.
Yeah, no, in the college eu ajudava.
I helped.
I helped
and
my
life
partner.
is like this. Life is like this. I'm good at this. You're good at that. Let's change knowledge. You know. Of course.
in the college, in the lab, in the course in college, we have a partner in the lab, and then I helped him, and him helped me in the college. Yeah, we changed the knowledge in the exam. In the colleges.
That should be a good YouTube video. 5 técnicas infalíveis para colar na escola. I would watch that. That's a good video, right? 5 técnicas infalíveis para colar. Infalíveis.
Tinha umas técnicas erradas.
Tinha, colar na... Eu não sei falar, tá? Mas a gente colava na caneta, colocava o papelzinho
Botava na coxa e subia o choque.
na coxa, isso. Na mão.
B.
Ok.
Fiz.
Na universidade, quando tinha os mesmos alunos das mesmas matérias, a gente sabia.
Na faculdade a gente colava muito em grupo, assim. A gente falava muito. Tinha muita prova difícil, físico-química, orgânica, muita coisa chata.
Pra quem não tá acompanhando aí, não tá vendo o Nilson, ele tá falando assim, ó. É A, B, C.
Legal.
Porra.
O Paulo não conseguiria falar.
Eu não. Pisca aí. D. Aí eu...
Menino, você tá passando mal?
Tá.
Foi uma mais de novo.
Menino, você tá passando mal? O que você tá piscando tanto?
Mas eles fazem o quê? Tipo,
Esquizofrenia.
Por exemplo, a gente sabia que tinha algumas matérias, por exemplo, matemática, cálculo 1, 2, 3, que é meio complicado. Então tinha uns caras
mas
que eram
assim,
bem...
só fazer uma marcação aqui, que a gente já terminou de falar inglês, já falou bastante inglês, agora eu quero saber de técnicas de colar, né? Então, qual era a sua técnica? Essa é da piscada, você piscava.
Olha aí, não conhecia isso aí.
Cara, uma piscada que vale a letra A, 2 B, 3 B, 6.
Como é que você falava que era tipo 1, 2,
Não, era
3?
mais jovem? Não, aí era tipo algumas vezes...
Tipo escola.
Você botava na mão algumas fórmulas, na escola mesmo, a gente botava o caderno assim embaixo da mesa, aberto,
Nossa.
sentava lá atrás.
Isso eu pegava todos, né?
Era N coisas.